Howdy, Possum Patty and little Miss Titi here. And I know it's been a couple of days, so I'm back to do a little bit of a chat and an update on the eye surgery and what's been going on in the studio here at Soggy Bottom and how I've been trying to do a journal page. And I have some very special happy mail from the Netherlands. So come on along. I am so excited about getting this happy mail. I have to open this first. And this is from Paya in Denmark, in the Netherlands. And she reached out to me by email and she wanted to send me a few things. And oh my gosh, how exciting is this? All right, I think I got everything out of there. Oh, I'm smelling this tea. Oh, it smells so good. That made the whole envelope smell really nicely. We'll have a special tea, Danish tea coming up. All right, let's see. Oh, so many fun things here. Oh, let's do the letter. Look at these beautiful little paper clips with the stars. How precious is that? Dear Patty, thank you so much for responding to my email. My name is Paya, and I'm living by the northwest coast of Denmark. Like you, I'm a kitty mom. Her name is Rosa, and she is around 1 year old, and I like to go for walks in the forest or on the beach and always return home with my pockets filled with treasures. So I'm sending you a little special rock from here. Hope you like it. I'll also add some extra take care hugs from Paya. Oh my gosh, Paya. Thank you so much. Oh, that is so special. You know, she's just like me. We love to take our little walks in nature and fill our pockets and bring home special treasures. And I'm thinking that the treasure is wrapped up very carefully in this bubble wrap. So let's go open it and see what's inside. Thank you so much for thinking of me. Oh my goodness, look at this beautiful stone. Look at all the mica in that stone. Sparkling. It is a very sparkly stone. Thank you so much, so much. Look at that silver. That is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, that'll get a page in my rock journal and a place in my friendship rock box. And she also sent a beautiful napkin to decoupage. Beautiful roses, gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at the lighthouse. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness. With the scarf on it. Okay, this is going in my lighthouse journal. Even though I did not visit this lighthouse, I'm going to have to use this in my lighthouse journal. Yes, yes. Oh, and more lighthouses. Oh, I bet you they have a lot of lighthouses in Denmark. Yes, and beautiful sea roses here. Oh, and another one. Oh my goodness. This is the coastline of Denmark and beautiful lighthouses. These are going in my lighthouse journal. I have a napkin to decorate. Oh, I know, her letter and this will get put into my friendship journal. And this will go into my rock journal. And there's one more thing. Wait, hold on. Look at the little kitty washi tape. a piece of amber I picked up from the beach the other day. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? My goodness, that is gorgeous. Oh, that is very special. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Paya. Okay, I'm going to put these two things together. Oh, lots of journaling to do here. Lots of journaling. Okay, I'm going to put these aside for right now. I'm just so excited to get this happy mail. I'm going to take this napkin right away and decoupage it into my friendship journal. I use little pieces of tape to separate the napkins and put it aside to dry, and then come back later and make a page because this will take a while. Now I'm using my November gratitude, Thanksgiving, fall journal for lots of fall fun and lots of happy mail. A little nature journaling in there too, and some adventures and some happenings from November. And I have a nice blank page right here. And I'm going to cut this down to size and put it in right there. I want the big rose at the top because I think I'll have to put a little tuck to put her letter in. So I can use Mod Podge or I can use matte medium. But first I have to cut this down. So let me do that. After I cut the napkin down to size, I tack it down with some glue stick. And I was just going to say how lovely the colors on this napkin are. But you know, I just had my cataracts out and all the colors are looking so bright and vibrant. Yeah, it's just like, wow. Everything had like a dull film on it before. And now everything I look at, I'm like, wow, those colors are really nice. So I had my second eye done a couple of days ago. And my eyesight has been so wonky. The doctor said that the cataract in the second eye was a lot denser than the first one he did. So they had to do a lot of chipping away there at the cataract. And he tried to release the pressure of the astigmatism. Hope I can get this. I'm trying. He said, but in the first eye he said the eye was so wonky that there wasn't too much he could do, so I have to wait for glasses. And so it's been really hard to read comments and answer them, and I'm so far behind now. So I hope you will forgive me if I haven't answered your comment yet. And then I came in and tried to journal. I'll show you that in a minute. And I worked on something for a couple of days, but I really couldn't see what I was doing, and I kept trying to do it over and fix it. And then my sister gave me these glasses. She got these when she had her cataracts out, so I can see things close up at least until I get my real glasses. And they've been a little bit of a help, so I can see what I'm doing. I got to hold everything really close though. So if you see the top of my head under the camera here, that's me trying to see something. Well, that came out pretty good. You know, if there's wrinkles in there, that's fine. It just gives some lovely texture to the page. I think I'm going to put a little bit of this Mod Podge to seal the napkin in, because napkins are very soft. I use a soft brush just to give the napkin a little bit of a coating to preserve it in the journal. getting towards the end of the jar, and I want to use this up before it dries out. Oh yeah, so speaking of sparkle, so my sister, I guess, had ordered these glasses, and they're bifocal readers. Some people call them cheaters. So there's actually some clear above, so you can see in the distance, and then cheaters on the lower part of the bifocal, so you don't have to take them on and off, on and on, off, on and off. And I think she ordered these special. They're also like transition lenses, she says. They'll get dark outside. Yeah, so I guess what happened is she ordered a certain pair, and they sent her the wrong color, the wrong design, the wrong frames. And they sent her the one she wanted, but she didn't have to return these. They're possum pink with bling bling all down the side. So she says, I got these extra glasses. I don't believe these are her style at all. No, these are not her style. But she thought of me. Pink with bling bling. Pink with bling bling, yeah. So these are my possum pink. Well, sort of pinkish purple, actually. Like a pinkish purple, possum pinkish purple bling bling cheaters. And if I want to read something, I have to hold it very close to my face so I can see it. But maybe now I can get some journaling done anyway, because it's going to be a while before I get my eye exam and get what I need. I just want to check it, make sure there's no big bubbles. Got to be careful though, once the napkin is wet, it can rip very easily. But then you could just paste it down again. That looks pretty good. All right, there, Paya, is beginning of the page for your little friendly note. I want to thank you again for sending me so many lovely things from so far away. I got your page started, and a lot more journaling with lighthouses and rocks and everything, my goodness. And a special piece of amber. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, let me put this aside to dry. Yes, so my eyesight was very wonky, and before I got these glasses, I did come in here to this studio room to try to get some journaling done. And, you know, right after cataract surgery, you're not supposed to bend over, you're not supposed to lift anything heavy. So I'm looking around the room like, well, what can I grab without climbing under the table? And over on the bins behind me, there was this calendar page from March with this beautiful gray kitty on there. This is a very old calendar. I got it at a flea market a few years back. And it said March. And I'm like, oh, this is March. This is a gray cat. This is perfect, because you might remember that not so long ago, I did a page for Oscar. Where's Oscar's page? Oh, here it is. So I did this page for Oscar. This is my stepdaughter's cat, big fluffy orange cat. And we were over at Jennifer's house, and I took this picture of Oscar and put him in the boho journal. But she has another cat. Now, her other cat's name is Olive. And I believe that she named Olive, who's a gray kitty, see? Gray kitty, after the story Olive the Other Reindeer. Olive the Other Reindeer, which I guess comes from slurring the words to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So instead of saying all of the other reindeer, it's Olive the Other Reindeer. Well, anyway, so this is her other cat, Olive the Other Cat. And I got the idea to make a pocket out of the calendar. And this was already here. So I figured, well, this fits perfect. And put Olive the Other Cat there and the date for March. So I decided I was going to make a shaker card. Immediately after eye surgery, bad idea. But I don't have anybody here to tell me, no, I can't do something. So I try anyway. Anyway, so let me show you how I make a shaker card. The first thing I did was cut a piece of this really pretty marble paper. You know, the pack I just hauled from the Dollar Tree the other day. I can link this video below if you haven't seen this haul yet, because I do love this new paper from the Dollar Tree. So I made a little frame, and yeah, I had to sort of measure and stick scissors in and cut it out, and it's very wonky, but you know, it is possum perfect. Possum perfect is wonky. So I cut a little frame, and yeah, I didn't finish this up until after I got these cheater glasses because it was just too hard. Oh, and then I took a page protector. I took a page protector, you know, the kind you put in your binder, and I cut a little piece off of that to make the window, because it's a little bit stronger than like some of the packaging. You know, if I save the plastic bits, you know, from like packaging, like this plastic on here, some of this is kind of thin, so I thought the page protector would make a better window. All right, so I cut a frame and I cut a piece of plastic to make the little window and just glued it on the back with some Fabri-Tac. I make a little cardboard frame, a little bit smaller than my top frame because I don't want to see it. See, like that. And this took me a really long time to cut, yeah. A couple of days, and I didn't finish it up, like I said, till I got these glasses. So, and what the little frame is going to do, and this is some corrugated cardboard, is give some room inside the shaker for things to move around. Because what I used to do was just take two pieces of paper and sew it around with the things inside, but there wasn't a lot of room for things to move around. So now I make a little frame. I know some people have like die cut sets, and I think the die cut set actually cuts a little piece for the middle like that. But I don't have that, so I just make it up on my own. All right, then I cut a back for the card, and I do have this paper. It's one of those random scrapbook papers that I got at the flea market. Oh, and today is the first day of the flea market, and we decided not to go. I know, because we had 4 inches of rain last night, and overnight everything froze. And this morning when we got up, it was 26 degrees and windy. So we're like, no, not going to opening day at the flea market. We'll have to go the next time. I think Mr. Possum was looking forward to that, but. So I cut this part with this beautiful little bird. It looks like a thrush or something in a nest. Or is that an ovenbird? I don't know. And it's got some shamrocks and some other flowers down here. And it says St. Patrick's Day, but that's going to get covered up. But it's going to be really pretty. And then on the back, it's got St. Patrick's, good luck, shamrock, March, time to flourish. Top of the morning to you. Okay. So that's the window, but I'm going to layer it up a little bit. So we're going to take Olive's picture, put him down here. Let's see where I want them. Okay, I probably want to cover up those letters there. Okay. And I printed this out with my Canon Mini Ivy printer, so it's a sticker. So we can just put him down here, just so he covers up those words. And then I cut a little extra piece of shamrock out, and I thought I would glue that. He's got some greenery in front of him, but that looks like Christmas greenery. I think that was the arrangement she had on the table earlier this year. And I'm just going to glue a little bit of this down. And I think I'm just going to put a little tacky glue on here. Use my finger tool here. All right, so that's the inside. I'm going to glue the frame down next. And make sure I've got it on the right side. It fits better one way than the other way. And I don't remember which way. And then I'll show you what I have for shaking, for the little shaker bits. Okay, I'm going to press this down really well. I want it to seal so the little shaker bits don't get stuck in there. And see if there's any glue peeping out there, because that'll also catch the little shaker bits. Okay, while that is drying, I have some confetti from the Dollar Tree. And this was some St. Patrick's Day confetti. I haven't opened it up yet, but it looks like coins and pots of gold and shamrocks and rainbows and all kinds of little bits. So, you know, this is going to get lost, so I got a container ready. And we're going to pop them into here and see what we have. Oh, this one has little stars too. So we got these really pretty rainbows. I don't know if the rainbows will be good for shaking, but definitely those little stars would be. Rainbows are kind of big. Oh, they're double-sided too. We could put a rainbow on here, but that might catch the little shakers too. We could put a rainbow on here. Think about that. And here's our little gold coins. And pots of gold. Wow, lots of pots of gold. Lots of pots of gold. Oh, and there's the shamrocks. Okay, let's put some. Let's see if we can sort out the shamrocks here. Okay, I sorted out some of the smaller pieces. And how much should I use? I'm just going to make a pile right there in the center, because now I'm going to be gluing this down. And I don't want the glue to get on them. And don't shake it until the glue is dried, or else they're going to be sticking to that glue. So that should be enough. Some people like a little in their shaker. Some people like a lot. You just do what you want to do. Is that a lot? That looks like a lot, doesn't it? Okay. That might be fine. It is a big space anyway. All right, I'm going to use the tacky glue. Place the frame right down on top like that. Oh, I didn't want those things to move. No, I didn't. Okay. Hopefully they're not stuck. But you can see how easily they're going to be moving around, which is what I want. I'm not going to pick it up, but I may, when it's dry, add a little bit of this green washi tape to seal the edges because of that corrugated cardboard frame that's in there. But you can see how fun that is going to look. This is almost dry, but I'm going to let it sit for a few more minutes and finish it up after. So yeah, just a tiny bit of journaling and special happy mail all the way from the Netherlands to the USA. Thank you, Paya, for that. Very special rocks. My rock collection is expanding to rocks from around the world. It's super fun. I love it. And let's see. Oh, gnome business. Yes, the Valentine's Day gnomes have left. They've gone back to Happy Heart Hollow or wherever it is they're from. Yeah. And I did take some pictures, and I promised Patty Opossum over here, my resident gnome. Yeah, she's not going back. She decided to stay. So this is a hint. If you dress your gnomes, they won't leave. They'll hang around. Yeah, I had made Patty a little skirt and decorated her hat and put some special buttons on there. Yeah, so she's not going anywhere. But the Valentine's Day gnomes, they went back home. It was a nice visit. I took their picture and I promised Patty over here that I would add it to the little gnome book. So that journaling page has to get done. And yeah, so some more journaling coming up soon. Still taking it easy, letting the eyes recover from this surgery. And, I just want to thank you for coming along today, just for a little bit of a session, a chat. Happy junk journaling. Bye bye.
Oh no!